She's young, stunning, and suddenly at the center of one of the most unexpected headlines in sports and pop culture. Jordon Hudson is dating Bill Belichick, and the internet has questions. If you're into real-life plot twists and stories that challenge expectations, hit that subscribe button now, because this story is far from ordinary. Jordon Hudson is not someone you find in the locker rooms, on the sidelines, or in post-game interviews. She's not an athlete, not a celebrity heiress, and certainly not part of the football scene. In fact, before her name became linked to Belichick, she was better known in beauty pageant circles and academic competitions. Yes, she's a former cheerleader, but not just any cheerleader. Jordon's resume is a mix of brains, beauty, and ambition. She competed in pageants and studied philosophy, showing a side of Gen Z that isn't just filtered selfies and TikTok dances. So, how did her path cross with Bill Belichick? A man who's not only decades older but has spent most of his life buried in playbooks and football strategy? Sources say they met a few years ago on a flight. Yep, a completely random encounter at 30,000 feet. The story goes that they struck up a conversation, and it wasn't just small talk. They discussed philosophy, life, and apparently that sparked something between them. Belichick, known for his famously stoic personality and gruff demeanor with the press, reportedly found her to be refreshing, intelligent, well-spoken, and deeply thoughtful. And before the internet could catch its breath, boom, they were spotted together again and again. Quiet dinners, private events, even football games. But the real shocker came when fans noticed she wasn't just a friend anymore. Their body language said it all. Let's pause for a second. The age gap here is massive, nearly 5 decades. She's in her 20s. He's 71. Naturally, the internet lit up. Memes, tweets, YouTube deep dives. Everyone suddenly had an opinion. Some people see it as a love story that defies age and norms. Others, they're skeptical. Some critics say it feels odd or even inappropriate, while defenders argue, if both are consenting adults, what's the issue? But here's where it gets interesting. Jordon doesn't seem to be chasing clout. Unlike most people thrust into the spotlight, she hasn't started a podcast, she's not selling merch, and she's not milking the attention for fame. Her Instagram is modest. No clickbait, no flashy endorsements, just glimpses of a young woman who appears calm and unbothered. Insiders say she's more introverted than people expect. She's reportedly passionate about classical philosophy and is said to be an old soul. That might explain connection with Belichick, who, despite his reputation as a grumpy football genius, is known to appreciate deep thinkers and loyal people. This isn't Belichick's first relationship in the public eye either. He previously dated Linda Holliday, who was by his side for over a decade. But after their quiet split, this new chapter with Jordon took many by surprise. It's like watching two different worlds collide, NFL royalty and modern Gen Z poise. There's also speculation that Belichick, after decades of coaching pressure and media scrutiny, is simply looking for peace. Someone who's not part of the football circus. And Jordon? She might just be that calm in the storm. But let's not ignore the power dynamics. With age comes experience, wealth, and influence. And whenever those factors are in play, people start asking whether the relationship is truly equal. Is she being seen as a partner, or is she being put on a pedestal because of her youth? Despite the noise, they've kept things low-key. No flashy public displays, no interviews, no drama. Just quiet companionship, which honestly might say more than any public statement ever could. So, who is Jordon Hudson, really? She's not just a young girlfriend in a viral headline. She's a smart, composed woman who somehow found connection with one of the NFL's most intense minds. Whether it's love, companionship, or just an unlikely bond, the fact is, they're rewriting what we thought we knew about age, attraction, and relationships in the public eye. And maybe that's the real story, not the age gap, but how two people from totally different timelines found a middle ground. What do you think? Is this a story of true connection, or a modern-day curiosity wrapped in controversy? The internet is watching, and so are we. Stick around. We've got more stories like this coming your way.